Two of my colleagues went to the office of the judge of investigation and asked to visit with Haleh. They did not let them in. They asked to read the file. They did not let them read the file. And when they asked what the charges were, they got no answer. But what is more surprising is that the judge of investigation had informed them that Haleh had said in prison that she did not need an attorney. I cannot accept this statement.
So you think she said this not because she believed it, but because she was told to say this, that she did not need an attorney in prison?
She has either been forced to say so or that this is not a true statement.
Why do you think she was arrested? Why do you think she's been charged, and officially it's with trying to undermine the regime or the state? Why do you think this is happening now to your friend, Haleh Esfandiari?
I have not had access to the file. I believe that Haleh is totally innocent. And I think the people who have detained her should respond to this question. But as her attorney, I can state here that all the measures that have been taken against her are illegal.
So do you think this is political? Do you think that the Iranian regime is doing this in order to get back at the United States, for instance, because of other crises like the nuclear disagreement, like the war games that are happening in the Persian Gulf? Are they using Haleh Esfandiari as a pawn?
This is a question, as I stated before, that has to be responded by the people who illegally detained her. However, I want to talk about the manner in which she was apprehended.
Yes, please do.
4 months ago, when Haleh was on her way to the airport to return to the United States of America, she was robbed on the way to the airport by criminals that looked like thieves. When the next day she went to the passport office to apply for a new passport because her passport and her money had been taken from her, she was encountered by the Ministry of Intelligence people who were there, who started questioning her. This questioning has taken 4 months, and it took them 4 months to question her back and forth until they apprehended her. Of course, she did not have to respond to any of the questions, but she did it out of her goodwill. And she never requested an attorney. She did not think what would happen to her. But when she was apprehended, she was only given one chance to make a phone call. That's when she called her mother and told her that she had been arrested. After that, her mother contacted my office and retained my office to represent her.
Are you in any way in touch with Haleh right now, or through her mother, or through someone else?
Yes, I've been in contact with Haleh's family constantly. I have talked to her daughter and her husband who live in America. But since Haleh has been detained, I have not had a chance to talk to her, neither have any of my colleagues.
Now, you've spent some time in that very prison where she is now being detained, and others. What is she going through right now?
I have been imprisoned in that cell, so have my 2 other colleagues who are representing Haleh. This is a small room with cement walls and no windows. There is a fluorescent light that's on 24 hours. And since the watch is taken, since one's watch is taken from one, you can never tell the time. In that little room, there was no TV, no radio, no access to newspapers or books. Even my glasses were taken away from me. There was a dirty carpet on the floor, no pillow, and there were only 2 blankets provided. Sleeping without a pillow really bothers one's body. And this is what happened to me. I felt very uncomfortable sleeping on the floor with 2 blankets.
Now, you're going back to Tehran in a few weeks. Are you concerned that you too might be stopped again? You were before. You spent time in Evan prison. Are you concerned for yourself, for your safety?
This danger has always existed and it will exist in the future for me. However, I don't pay attention to it and I don't let it take over me. I have a duty to do and I will continue doing my work, and as I said, once my seminars are done with, I will go back to Iran either on June 9th or 10th.
You have a choice not to go. I mean, you're making the choice to go in an environment where there have been 4 U.S. Iranian academics detained.
I'm a defender of human rights. That's where my duty begins. I have to be present and defend my clients when their human rights are violated.
You're going to go to the prison? You're going to go to the prison to try to see your client and your friend, Haleh Esfandiari?
Yes, certainly.
And what will you do if you're refused a meeting with your client? Will you continue to go?
Yes, I will go there 2 or 3 times per week. I will challenge the court and I will make them understand that they are violating my client's human rights.
Thank you very much.